Vin figep solfish apre sa ka goute bel. Vin tos la hoko se sel. Sol first spring na fe la pobel. Ou sa set li si ma sa kite. Set li si mwe kay weste. Saudi I love Ayanola. I love my sweet Saint Lucia. I love this island is. And love the West Indies. I love Ayanola. I love my sweet Saint Lucia. I love this island is. And love the West Indies. So wave it up there. Wave it up if you love Saint Lucia. Wave it up, flags up there. Hands up if you love your ganja. Wave it up there. Wave it up if you love Saint Lucia. All in our journey, our future.
Every day is one set of he say, she say, one set of he say, she say. God you can malpale. One set of he say, she say, one set of he say, she say. God you can malpale. Live right. I don't trouble nobody. Take a wine and live right. I don't malpale nobody. No drama, if Kisha man checking Lana and Nana link up with Farmer, what that have to do with Dana? No drama, you can now link Rosanna all in Botswana, what goes around comes back karma. Love your neighbor as your friend, always try to make amends, what goes around will come again. Keep it real and don't pretend, stop following every trend, careful how your money spent. Every day is one set of he say, she say, one set of he say, she say. God you can malpale. One set of he say, she say, one set of he say, she say. God you can malpale. I just wanna live right. I don't trouble nobody. Take a wine and live right. I don't malpale nobody. I'm living for better, not for worse. I will never rob a bus. I don't want to catch no cruise. Some fellas living in reverse. That's why they end up in a hearse. They should have put the father first. Every day is one set of he say, she say, one set of he say, she say. God you can malpale. One set of he say, she say, one set of he say, she say. God you can malpale. I just wanna live right. I don't trouble nobody. When you wake up in the morning, just live right. I don't malpale nobody. No drama. If Kisha man checking Lana and Lana link up with Farmer, what that have to do with Dana? No drama. You can now link Rosanna all in Botswana. What goes around comes back karma. By the market yesterday, and to hear the people say, things getting harder every day. The belly full but they hungry. That's why they so angry. Say come have a guy like yeah. I just wanna live right. I don't trouble nobody. Take a wine and live right. I don't malpale nobody. Live right. I don't trouble nobody. Take a wine and live right. I don't malpale nobody.
Reporting for Cornerstone News this morning, this is Nessa and we're in Times Square, New York. The weather this morning is fair, sunny and beautiful. We have a special guest with us this morning and it's none other than
Yeah. Alright now, man from Shack say whoa yo. Man from Millet say whoa yo. Go and tell them the stone that them build is rejected. Stone that them build is rejected. Him on the chief cornerstone. Him on the chief cornerstone. The stone chop me from, but me let me grow. Cha-cha had a plan, so me never let go. Seen a lot of poverty, but got the guide. See the wicked never try to stop the blessing from flow. As a youth with talent, no for things me go through. Never in my life thought I coulda gone to. Represent the Lord and my country for sure. The stone and the builders rejected. The stone and the builders rejected. Him and the chief cornerstone. Him and the chief cornerstone. The stone and the builders rejected. The stone and the builders rejected. Him and the chief cornerstone. I am the chief cornerstone. So me tell them want write me name out of the history. Them want him and then we be a mystery. But like Joseph, me coming up with victory. Bun Babylon, none of them can trick me. Jesus Christ give me strength on this journey. Me not beg, feet not blind, me not thirsty. If you don't know about me, go check your history. Well, man from Shank say, oh yo, oh yo, yo, yo. Man from me, let's say, oh yo, oh yo, yo, yo. Man from Shank say, oh yo, oh yo, yo, yo. Man from me, let's say, oh yo, oh yo, yo, yo. Go and tell them the stone that the builders rejected. The stone that the builders rejected. Him and the chief cornerstone. Him and the chief cornerstone. The stone that the builders rejected. The stone that the builders rejected. Him and the chief cornerstone. I am the chief cornerstone. The stone that the builders rejected. The stone that the builders rejected. Him and the chief cornerstone. Him and the chief cornerstone. The stone that the builders rejected. The stone that the builders rejected. Him and the chief cornerstone. Him and the chief cornerstone. Man from Shank say, oh yo, oh yo, yo, yo. Man from me, let's say, oh yo, oh yo, yo, yo. First say Shank say, oh yo, oh yo, yo, yo. Man from me, let's say, oh yo, oh yo, yo, yo. Well, the stone that the builders rejected. The stone that the builders rejected. Him and the chief cornerstone. Him and the chief cornerstone. The stone that the builders rejected. The stone that the builders rejected. Him and the chief cornerstone. I am the chief cornerstone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They can't stop me no day. They can't stop me no day. Nah, nah, nah. The stone that the builders rejected. The stone that the builders rejected. Him and the chief cornerstone. I am the chief cornerstone. Man from Shank say, oh yo.
Saint Lucia, hey, hey. Saint Lucia, where you dey? 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 That's our nationality. Saint Lucia, where you dey? Saint Lucia, where you dey? Saint Lucia, where you dey? That's our nationality. I am a winner, a winner. Every year I giving them songs like Darren Sammy giving them runs. A winner, I'm a winner. Tell them I don't need no crown, cause I'm the people's champion.
my goal, yeah, broke my goal. Oh, yeah. Back in 2010, imagine they ban my song just because I asked one question. Who's gonna there? Your mother con. Felt like I did something wrong, so I wrote a brand new song. I gave them the gloco that mash up every radio station. I travel from island to island, represent from county to state. People chanting everywhere I go. St. Lucia, Willow. My island is 96 degrees, love my temperature, I don't want to freeze. So I'm coming back home. St. Lucia, where you did? 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 That's our nationality. St. Lucia, where you did? St. Lucia, where you did? St. Lucia, where you did? That's our nationality. St. Lucia, why we can't come together? Why we always apart? Oh na na na. Labor Day, St. Lucian's there in a Trinidad. That broke my heart. Oh na na na. Back home put on my radio, swear I in Jamaica. When will this stop? Oh na na na. Invader walk and wine, mash up Trinidad. St. Lucia, where you dey? Mighty Pele, he win the first road match. St. Lucia, where you dey? Ninja Dan represent Soca to the max. St. Lucia, where you dey? And Marshall Montano took road match. St. Lucia, where you dey? Pressure boom, Madison Square Garden, mash up the place. St. Lucia, where you dey? Peter Soca Stars 2010, I took first place. St. Lucia, where you dey? Mission Soca taking over, we don't want face. St. Lucia, where you dey? That's Productions, big up Lebo, Pen and Ace. St. Lucia, where you dey? At a conference meeting, I heard them say I can represent my home, but I will show them I will do it on my own, my own. Promoter them get a teaser, sacrifice to get my visa to go America and represent my country, my home. Represent my flag, my home. Represent my people, my home. Represent my fans, I will do what I must to make sure I must. I love my country bad. I will represent St. Lucia, my Monarch Trinidad, my home. Our nationality.
Hello.
Yeah man, 758 Studio. Some of them say them not go a cookie no more. But this time me come to tranquilize the ghetto. Lancelot must big up that track. DJ Clears have to play that. Lucian DJs prepare for that, cause that one I go touch the youth's hat. Big up Anti-B Dr. King. Safe spaces them a real thing. Positivity engaging them youths in some real constructive thing. See this time when me touch the mic, guaranteed to change a youth life with them experiences. Cause too much youths done fall upon the streets. Too much man get shot by police. Beg the youths they will lock off the peace. Cause I know we can't bring back the CC. We can't take no more. We can't take no more. We can't. Our St. Lucia can't. We say we can't take no more. We can't take no more. We can't. Our St. Lucia can't. Head that. Masha can't take it again. Conway can't take it again. Too much youths gone down the drain. Every day mother's in pain. You for check your sin again. Let's bring things back to the same. The peace and love, blessed love. Come let we end that walk. We can't take no more. We can't take no more. We can't. Even the Rasta man can't. We say we can't take no more. We can't take no more. We can't. Even the Prime Minister can't. Hear that? Shout out Mr. Director. We inspire such a song. If it had not been Vanguard, you would not hear Cookie on no song. So listen, ghetto youths, while Cookie preach the truth. Come let we end that walk, we can't take no more. Peace and love must settle this. Come say we can't take no more. We can't take no more. We can't. Even Dr. King can't. Yeah man. We can't take. Touch that back for me again. Touch that back for me again. Now we give the people some love, man. Yeah, man. Safe spaces, them are real thing. Positivity, engaging them youth in some real constructive thing, man.
Lancelot must pick up that track. DJ Clears have to play that. Lucian DJs prepare for that, cause that one I go touch the youth's hand. Big up anti-B Dr. King. Safe space system a real thing. Positivity engaging them youths in some real constructive thing. See this time when we touch the mic, guaranteed to change a youth life with them experiences. Cause too much youths then fall upon the streets. Too much man gets shot by police. Beg the youths, they will lock off the peace. Cause you know we can't bring back this. Say we can't take no more. We can't take no more. We can't. Our St. Lucia can't. Yeah man. Say we can't take no more. We can't take no more. We can't. Our St. Lucia can't. Hear that? Yeah man. Masha can't take it again. Conway can't take it again. Too much youths come down the train. Every day mothers in pain. Give or check your sin again. Let's bring things back to the same. Peace and love, blessed love. Come let we end that walk. We can't take no more. We can't take no more. We can't. Our St. Lucia can't. Yeah man. We say we can't take no more. We can't take no more. We can't. Our St. Lucia can't. Yeah man. Shout out Mr. Director. If he inspire such a song. If it had not been for God, you not a cookie on no song. So listen, ghetto youths, while Cookie preach the truth. Come let we end that walk, and we can't take no more. Peace and love must settle this cock, and we can't take no more. We can't take. We can't. Our St. Lucia can't. Yeah man. We say we can't take no more. We can't take no more. We can't. GVD TV. Love.
Hello, it's Thursday, 18th April 2024. Welcome to the GVD Nightly News, a roundup of the biggest developments making news on St. Lucia. I am Michaela Charles Noel. Good evening to you watching on Flow Channel 115, YouTube, Facebook, and those of you joining on Boom 89.9 FM. Thank you for joining us. We begin with the news that the opposition has expressed dissatisfaction with the government's handling of the banana industry. In a scathing review of the government's performance to date, Deputy Leader of the United Workers' Party, Guy Joseph, has determined that the SLP administration has done way more damage to agriculture on island than any disaster, natural or otherwise. Joseph's remarks came following reports that the banana farmers were left unable to export their produce due to a shortage of packaging materials. We have the details in this report.
We endured the hurricane season without the hurricane season doing any damage, major damage to the agricultural sector, only to find that the government is worse than any hurricane we had in St. Lucia, because at least if there was a hurricane and there were boxes, we could take the bananas that was down or those that was still standing and harvest it. But now we cannot harvest because of hurricane labor.
During a press conference held by the opposition, Deputy Leader of the UWP, Guy Joseph, chastised the performance of the Ministry of Agriculture, deeming this administration's current tenure as the worst disaster ever to hit the banana industry. Joseph based his assessment on the fact that the banana trade had weathered many hardships, including storms and disease, while still managing to maintain the exportation of fruit to the UK market. Yet, according to Joseph, within the first year of the SLP assuming office, that market collapsed. Joseph also lamented the lack of foresight by agriculture officials in failing to secure a supply of packaging materials for farmers to ensure continuity of regional trade. This, he says, demonstrated the SLP's lack of respect for the industry. Banana planters island-wide had been unable to export their fruits due to the unavailability of packaging materials. Winera, the company which produces the cartons used in banana exportation, had announced a shutdown of its facility for a period of 2 weeks for routine maintenance, during which time regional trade came to a halt, eliciting an outcry from growers. Joseph rubbished claims by industry officials that the issue stemmed from the farmers' failure to pre-order boxes, stating that the ministry should have stepped in to secure the island's market share.
What is the role of the Ministry of Agriculture in this process? Their role ought to be forward planning and projection. Where are the extension officers, the field officers? You mean nobody has an idea of the level of production of bananas? The amount of acres of plantain we have in St. Lucia, how many people are exporting. You know, some of the exporters today, they are losing their markets because there is competition out there. So if I have to supply a container of plantain and bananas and yams and dashing, and I cannot supply it, and other people have been knocking on the doors of these companies to say, I can supply you from other countries, and you don't meet your quota, what do you think is going to happen?
Joseph believes that the Ministry of Agriculture has failed the nation's farmers and has called for the removal of the Minister of Agriculture for mismanagement.
I believe that the Prime Minister should relieve the Ministry of Agriculture or the Minister of Agriculture of his responsibility, because you cannot be so incompetent that you cannot even average and estimate. And the government is finding $15 million to spend in jazz. They found $80 million to repair playing facilities for World Cup. You could not find $1 million to buy the boxes for the banana farmers and pay Winera for it, and so that they could produce it, and when the farmers come and collect the boxes, they'll pay for it and you'll get the refund.
Reporting for the GVD TV News, I am Eldris Charles.
The Ministry of Youth Development and Sports is getting ready to effectuate a national youth policy agenda, which will be used as a guide to drive empowerment and capacity building among the youth during Monday's pre-cabinet briefing. Honorable Kenson Casimir, Minister for Youth Development and Sports, updated the public on the implementations of the policy. Chloe Camille tells us more.
Kenson Casimir announced the planned implementation of a youth policy geared at providing opportunities for enhancement, sustainability, and empowerment among the nation's youth. One of the key areas set to be targeted is employment, with the full implementation of the Skill 758 mobile app. The youth policy, which is intended to be discussed in Cabinet next week, is meant to guide the capacity building and generate opportunities in the area of education, sports, and employment.
In terms of youth, we've continued to have conversation about our youth policy, which will be on Cabinet's desk next week. And of course, we would also be bringing together to Cabinet a sports policy that has not been in existence in St. Lucia. So I'm very excited about those two developments. And later on this month, we will be seeing youth parliament and youth activities continue throughout the length and breadth of this country.
In this vein, Casimir announced the implementations of a sports policy intended to build and nurture sporting talent.
Sports continues to be a shining light for St. Lucia, especially over the last 2.5 years, and we're certainly hoping to continue to provide as much support as possible to our athletes and to motivate them to do their very best. In terms of youth, we've continued to have conversation about our youth policy, which will be on Cabinet's desk next week. And of course, we would also be bringing together to Cabinet a sports policy that has not been in existence in St. Lucia.
For the GVD TV News, this is Chloe Camille reporting.
The United Workers' Party continues to express concerns over the status of St. Lucia's visa-free access and visa waivers to Europe, the UK, Canada, and the United States. In a press release dated April 18, 2024, the party cited that the Prime Minister's admission that he was the only head of state summoned before the European Commission and that St. Lucia was the only CIP participating state yet to sign the Memorandum of Agreement has created apprehension among the populace. The UWP has also raised questions about the potential ramifications of the Prime Minister's refusal to sign the MOA, which is designed to synchronize the CIP programs throughout the region and strengthen security procedures for applicants. The UWP has appealed to the Prime Minister to sign the MOA immediately in order to provide assurance to St. Lucians regarding the preservation of their visa-free access and waivers, and to disclose the underlying reasons for his reluctance to sign the MOA. The opposition has also called on Prime Minister Pierre to stay true to his campaign promise and to put the people of St. Lucia first. You are watching the GVD News. Still to come, Senator Dominic Fede challenges the government to match the UWP's record of project implementations.
So, this is goodbye. A professional one. A meticulous one. One with unique options. And total support. With multiple locations, we are focused on your hour of need. And so, this is the final goodbye. Be it traditional, at sea, or cremation, the Crick family will be here to help your family during life's most difficult moments. Crick's Funeral Home, telephone 452-2780 and 459-9212.
Paying is faster and easier with Glow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press Consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pockets every month. Plus now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
Ice candy, deliciously healthy.
At Great Vision Designs, we value our customers and provide cutting-edge customer service. Great Vision Designs specializes in television broadcasting and live streaming of funerals, sports events, weddings, meetings, shows, and more. Call us today at 722-6542 or 726-9914 or follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Great Vision Designs, coverage you can count on.
Deputy political leader of the United Workers' Party, Dominic Fede, have scoffed at comments by Prime Minister Pierre and the Minister responsible for investment, Dr. Ernest Hille, that the UWP's criticism of the Citizen by Investment program stems from intimidation. In response, Fede intoned that the UWP's record of project implementation is unmatched, a feat achieved without a CIP. We hear more in this report.
At a pre-cabinet press briefing on Monday, April 15th, Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre was quoted as saying that the opposition was fearful of the monies generated by the CIP program and the projects these funds will enable his administration to implement. Deputy political leader of the United Workers' Party, Dominic Fede, has scoffed at the Prime Minister's remarks, daring him to match the opposition's stellar record of project implementation. Further, Fede informed that the government had already collected close to 100 million EC dollars in CIP funds and were yet to deliver any projects whatsoever. He asserted that even if the funds were raised, the SLP had proven that infrastructural development was not their forte. Fede outlined a number of projects that were implemented under the former administration through the application of innovative methods of revenue generation. The initiatives ranged from housing to roadworks and other developments, a feat he has dared the Philip J. Pierre government to replicate.
I want to say to them that there is no way that the United Workers' Party could be concerned about the level of infrastructure that you could develop. In fact, we want you to be successful. We hope that you can match the great work that we have done. I want to also remind them that as Prime Minister, the Alan Chasney-led cabinet implemented the most infrastructure projects in a single 5-year term by any Prime Minister in the last 30 years.
Fede says the opposition's only issue with the CIP is the imminent threat it poses to the island's Schengen visa-free access privileges. He has called on the Prime Minister to sign the Memorandum of Agreement for OECS CIP countries. This move, he says, will reassure the European Commission that St. Lucia is compliant with global regulations and will serve to restore the island's reputation on the international front.
So the government must do the right thing, save the reputation of our passport, sign the agreement, stop playing games, and get serious about really showing the international community that we're serious about their security concerns, which they have expressed for a long time.
Reporting for the GVD TV News, I am Eldris Charles.
And finally from us tonight, we take a look at the latest weather.
Saw that in Barbados. Thank you for sending me the pictures. These are some of your pictures that you did send in. I appreciated that. I tried to get back to almost everyone I could as we were going throughout the day. Now, what the heck does this mean? Well, first off, it's a really cool sight to see in weather. And one of the things I love about weather is not, you talk about hurricanes, tornadoes, severe weather. Well, I put that aside. Again, I don't like that. What I like are things like this, just the awe of nature, the awe of weather, rainbows, and you get rings like this or or halos around the sun. Well, what you're actually seeing here is what's going on is the light is cutting through ice crystals. So yeah, it was hot outside of Barbados yesterday. It was, of course, on the warm side, but way up above, there's a very thin deck of clouds, and in that, there's these little ice crystals way above our heads. It's actually pretty cold. So you get these very tiny ice crystals up there, and these crystals act like a prism, so they really separate some of the light we're seeing from the sun, and they kind of break up the colors, and then it creates that ring. And sometimes it creates different things like this. You see here, this is a fire rainbow. So these right here, you see those? Those are some of the wispy clouds. We didn't see this yesterday. I looked back, grabbed an old image, but this here is a fire rainbow. The same idea. You get different things when you get these ice crystals way above, and if the light is at the right angle from the sun, you could get a halo, you could get a ring, you could get a fire rainbow, or you could even get a sundog. A sundog is almost like a ring. It usually happens around sunset, but what you see here, sometimes it's called a false sun. You see right here's the sun, by the way. Right here you get a brighter spot, and right here you get a brighter spot on either side equidistant. That is actually called a sundog, but once again, it's these wispy clouds. So what does it exactly mean? Well, sometimes it does mean a storm system's moving in. There's an old saying that's, what is the old saying? It's halo around the sun, rain to follow, or something like that. I'm mixing up the saying. I know I'm mixing up the saying, but it does is a sign that there could be some rain on the way, or at least weather on the way, because in advance of a storm system, first, a lot of times you get those very high wispy clouds, those cirrus clouds with the ice crystals in it. And look here, this is exactly what we had. We may see some of the same sights today because there's been a lot of moisture building to the south. So here's Barbados, where we saw that halo around the sun yesterday. Ahead of this main rain, those wispy clouds have been moving in, even up toward Dominica, Guadeloupe, St. Lucia. There's a chance we could see a few more rings around the sun, and you get the same effect with the moon. Sometimes at night you could see it as well. The big ring around the moon, also a sign that there could be a storm system that is getting closer. And I do want to track some of this rain. Western Caribbean has been quieter, but the Eastern Caribbean, some of that moisture is picking up. So let me start there. We have a lot to cover. I want to zoom down with some of the rain totals and take a look at a surge of dust on the way. But this is for today. I'll zoom down into Jamaica in a second. But spotty showers still possible in our northern sections. We had some rain overnight in parts of Jamaica. Over here, Guyana and Suriname, it was so wet yesterday for some of us. Well, that's some of the moisture that's going to try to lift to the north, getting very close to Trinidad and Tobago. So I'm going to zoom down in a second into the southeastern Caribbean as well. This is tomorrow. See, the rain chance northern Caribbean starts to lessen. We were wetter earlier this week, but it starts to lessen. My friends in Belize, we've been too dry. We are going to be on the hot side over toward Honduras, watching over toward the Cayman Islands, not a lot. Now, this is Saturday. Saturday here, you could see the moisture lifting from Guyana back toward Venezuela, clipping by Trinidad and Tobago, even Grenada. That's going to be our chance of rain. As we get toward the weekend, we'll have a better chance of rain. And look at that, another surge of moisture moving in over towards Suriname on Sunday, and that may eventually move our way. So I was talking, I think a month or two ago in long-term forecast about how May would be wetter, and we're starting to trend into that direction now that we're getting into the later portions of April. It'll be this moisture down here that is eventually going to start to make its way closer and closer to many of our islands. Sunday, scattered showers and storms. I'll break down those forecasts in a second. Let me zoom back down here though. This is today, and you see in Jamaica, spotty showers and storms possible. So some of us dry, others could see some. Haiti, we could get a passing shower, Port-au-Prince down through Jacmel. Dominican Republic, we had some rain a few days ago, or rather flooding a few days ago. With the rain, we'll see that chance of some scattered showers today. Then tomorrow, you see this is tomorrow afternoon, slight chance of a shower in Jamaica, but it's trending down as well in Haiti. And as we work our way into our Saturday forecast, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, a passing shower or storm possible. In Puerto Rico today, still a few scattered showers and storms will be a possibility. So here's a zoomed in look, and this gives us us a feel. You see some of the rain totals here. Well, this may be over here or over here, but this gives me a feel over the next couple days. If you do pick up additional rain in Jamaica, we're looking at a few spots getting about 15 to 25 millimeters of rain, or about an inch of rain. If you happen to get one of those somewhat tropical downpours around, we could pick up a quick inch of rain in some locations. Please keep me posted in the comments. That was so helpful yesterday. I was going through all of that and going through the sun halos as well, the pictures of those. All right, let's get a look at what we're seeing in a zoomed in look today into tomorrow. Just kind of zooming through it. This is tomorrow. Spotty showers possible. St. Lucia, we may see one. We may see one St. Vincent the Grenadines down toward Trinidad. But on Saturday, that's when some of the moisture lifts in. It's still not a guarantee. This forecast isn't a super easy forecast because we're going to be right on the edge of it. The rain could stick just to the south, or it could move a little bit to the north, but we have a better chance of rain. You see here by midday on Saturday, Trinidad and Tobago, and then it will still stay generally unsettled even as we work our way into Sunday and early next week. And early next week, we'll be watching for some of that rain building back towards Suriname. Now, here's a very wide picture. I like to use this map. Gives us a best look at some of the dust. So here's the Gulf of Mexico. You see Florida, Cuba, Bahamas. Here's the Caribbean, Jamaica, you get down toward Costa Rica, Panama here. Now out here, there's the coast of Africa. This coloring, this brighter coloring in here, that is some thick dust. The Saharan dust is really cranking across the Atlantic right now, and this dust is going to start to work in as we get into the weekend and next week. So it's going to be rain versus dust as we get into the weekend. If you don't have any of the rain moving in, we're going to have some dust moving in. And this surge of dust next week will just continue to march across the Atlantic right into the Caribbean, even stretching back toward the Western Caribbean later next week. So we are going to see a pretty significant surge of dust moving in. That means lower air quality. Air quality, if you have any breathing issues, they're going to be more of a problem next week. I will keep you posted on that as we go forward. Now, as far as the rain totals go, looking here, these are 3-day rain totals, zooming back into parts of the southeastern Caribbean. Here's Venezuela, Guyana, and Suriname. Guyana, some of the rain, especially today, we could see upwards of 100 millimeters or 4 inches of rain. This here would be on Saturday for Trinidad. We could get some spots getting 25 millimeters of rain. That's if it could just creep to the north enough. But the one variable will be that dust. If that dust gets in there quicker, that could actually end up lowering some of the rain chance. That dry air the dry air is going to fight some of the rain. That's why that forecast is tricky. I like to let you know the forecast, but also what I'm seeing behind the forecast, and that's it. It's going to be the dry air and dust fighting some of that rain. So watching that moisture building there, we have one system pulling off the coast of the U.S. and weakening. Middle of the United States, there's a system here that could bring some severe weather back toward Ohio later today. So several systems kind of clipping by to the north, which is common for this time of year. For us, though, we're watching that new surge of moisture here. And in Florida, it is going to be hot this weekend, near record high temperatures across Florida, very hot across Bahamas, the Bahamas this weekend. You see how we're dry back through Cuba. It's going to be sweltering. Where we are dry, we are extra hot this time of year. Then by Saturday, there'll be another system pulling through the southern United States. My friends in Texas, we'll see a chance of some rain picking up on Saturday, and we'll watch that system clip by and move toward the southeast U.S. and the northern Bahamas by the time we get into early next week. So up here, Atlantic region of Canada for us, one system leaves, another system starts to move in. This is later today. We have some action around Newfoundland, and then watching this by tomorrow. This is later on Friday, some of the rain trying to pull closer to Nova Scotia, parts of New England, scattered showers, even some spotty showers down toward the mid-Atlantic, and then we'll see some of that rain starting to work across this weekend, Prince Edward Island, and then eventually Saturday night and Sunday, we'll see the rain chance picking up again back toward Newfoundland. Now, watching this here, here's Mexico, here's Guatemala, El Salvador, Nicaragua. This area here is going to be a hot spot. Not anything unusual, just as we get toward the hurricane season. May 15th, the hurricane season starts in the eastern Pacific because water temperatures are typically warmer here, and we see more moisture kind of moving in. So I'll start to really monitor some of these blobs, but not seeing any signs of development back toward the eastern Pacific. So rain chance in Jamaica, it's already panned out for a lot of us. We had some of the rain overnight and this morning in some locations. Really hope you got some. And then that rain chance starts to go down. Cayman Islands, Islands, while the rain isn't too far away, it's not necessarily for us. Rain chance is on the low side. Trinidad and Tobago, though, you see it picking up. Chance of some scattered showers and even a few thunderstorms possible tomorrow. And then Saturday, that's when we have the better chance. I hope some of that moisture could lift to the north. 30% chance of some spotty showers in Barbados and a 30 to 40% chance in St. Lucia tomorrow. And on Saturday, 30 to 40% chance as well in Grenada. Rain chance will be picking up, just depends on how far north some of the rain gets. 40% chance tomorrow and Saturday. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We get back toward Martinique. Rain chance 30 to 40% the next few days. 30 to 40% chance in Dominica. Some scattered clouds around. 30 to 40% chance in Guadeloupe. Rain chance stays isolated. This would be passing variety. Antigua and Barbuda, St. Kitts and Nevis and Montserrat. Passing shower possible. 40% chance on Saturday, Anguilla and St. Bart's. 30 to 40% chance St. Martin, Saba, and Statia. Rain chance about 50% in Puerto Rico today and tomorrow. Then it goes down slightly. Some scattered showers around. And overall, about a 30 to 40% chance tomorrow and Saturday. U.S. and British Virgin Islands. No widespread rain, but there'll be that chance of rain around. Rain chance 40% today in the Dominican Republic. It's gone down in Haiti, but still that slight chance of a shower. Better chance over by the DR. Bahamas, I mentioned how hot we're going to be. We're going to be hot and mainly dry. Same thing, Turks and Caicos. We get back toward Cuba. We are going to be very hot all the way through the weekend. Belize, same thing, very hot weather back through the Yucatan of Mexico, mainly dry. Now, as we get back toward the ABC Islands, there's a chance we could sneak in a couple showers. Also watching some of the dust that will eventually surge in later this weekend and into next week. So heads up, ABC Islands, we're going to see some of that dust that will be moving in. Curacao, Bonaire by next week. Bermuda, rain chance 30% today and tomorrow. 30% chance Costa Rica and Panama, that rain chance not too terribly high, about a 20 to 30% chance. Guyana still watching out for some heavy areas of rain, monitoring the flooding. Guyana and Suriname, let me know what you have where you are as we go throughout the day. Venezuela, rain chance will be bumping up with that moisture surge. So areas of rain getting closer. Also watching the dust that will be getting closer. Drier and hot in Central America, and of course monitoring the tropics, Eastern Pacific side. But next month we could see some development in the Atlantic basin. So hurricane season not far off, starting on June 1st. So thank you for all the information you send me throughout the day. I love this weather community. You keep me going. Have a great rest of your day.
A comment from a Vieux Fort resident in the aftermath of the latest homicide has given credence to the train of thought that St. Lucians are now becoming immune to the acts of violence and murder. This concern has previously been raised by UWP PRO Leonard Spider Montoot. Montoot has repeatedly warned that the continuous exposure to acts of this nature ran the risk of desensitizing the citizenry to the true honor of crime. We have the details in this report.
The remark that crime is now normal in St. Lucia, uttered by a Vieux Fort resident, has struck fear in the heart of former Grosley MP Leonard Spider Montoot. Montoot has long cautioned citizens not to allow themselves to become hardened against the horror of violent crime. Yet it seems that his words have fallen on deaf ears. For the past couple of years, the island has been battered by a tsunami of violent crime, with murder rates hitting the 70s for successive years. To date, the country has recorded 30 homicides in the first 4 months of 2024. Following the latest homicide, Montoot describes his shock at hearing the man's remarks, but states that he was equally affected by the dispassionate looks on the faces of passers-by. Even the children, he notes, were unaffected by the sight of a dead body in their community.
I heard the statement. I was jolted by the statement. But it really was driven home when I saw footages of the last homicide, well, last that I know of. And we have to be very careful now. As we speak, we don't know how the figures have been affected. But it's my information that we are up to 30 homicides now in this country, a startling figure in less than 4 months. And we are seeing footages of the last homicide, number 30, and of course that's official figures. And I was amazed to see how calm, how nonchalant, how undisturbed residents of the community who were sitting across the road from the dead body, including children.
Montoute believes that this is a sign of more serious problems to come and has issued a plea to the government and law enforcement to take decisive action to get a handle on the crime situation before it becomes too late.
We have to ask ourselves, what kind of country are we leading right now? What kind of situation are we degenerating into? Is it going to have to become a country that is chaotic, that is a failed state before our government, the people who are responsible for the conduct of the affairs of this country, the people who are responsible for our safety and security, take heed and acknowledge what is happening?
Reporting for the GVD TV News, I am Eldris Charles.
We've come to the end of the GVD News. Join us at 10 a.m. for another news update. On behalf of the entire team, I am Michaela Charles Noel. Good night.
So, this is goodbye. A professional one. A meticulous one. One with unique options. And total support. With multiple locations, we are focused on your hour of need. And so, this is the final goodbye. Be it traditional, at sea, or cremation, the Crick family will be here to help your family during life's most difficult moments. Crick's Funeral Home, telephone 452-2780 and 459-9212.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press Consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pockets every month. Plus now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
It's not a hand. If you don't own it, the thing is yours. It's just your turn. It's not a hand. If you don't own it,
that's your property. You get like security. You get a little wine, enjoy the time, later not surety. That's your property. Stop playing security. You get getting on, she have an ex-man who give you authority.
they have some fellas nowadays, give them a knock, they want to play. The thing is yours. It's just your turn. And when they see you with a man, they vex, and you they want to play. The thing is yours. It's just your turn. The thing is yours. It's just your turn. It's not a hand. If you don't own it, the thing is yours. It's just your turn. It's not a hand.
turn.